Hey everybody, this is Jazz Cavage here with a bit of a story time. Well, story time for the ladies, lessons to be learned for the men. I just want everyone to hear this one and maybe I don't know, take something away, share with others. There's bonding to be had over this story. um Basically, what happened was I was walking to a friend's house yesterday, and it was pretty hot and sunny, so I decided to walk on the right side of the road. And I normally walk on the left side of the road because I am paranoid as fuck about kidnapping. I do. I normally walk on the left side of the road because people, if you're going this way, they can't stop and hassle you. You can just, boop, you're done. They can't turn around. It's a pain in the ass. It's great. Well, it's been hot lately. So the past 2 or 3, maybe 4 times I went over to my friend's house, I've been walking on the right side of the road because that's the shady side. So yesterday I walked on the shady side of the road. Oh, it seemed so appealing at first. Oh, shade. Where it's cool and, not so sunny. I'm pale. Sunburns suck, alright? But anywho, so walking on the right side of the road, dun, 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 trudging along, I see a silver van pass me. Ooh, alarms flare in my head. It just is funky. Like the way that it slowed down, there's something that just made me paranoid. So I see it turn in front of me and I'm like, whatever, la la la, I keep going. And then boom, it appears to the right of me, ready to turn again. And I'm like, all right, well, keeping an eye on the van, I'm like, oh, odd. So the van does it again. Now this time they do it, they holler at me. They say something like, how you doing, gorgeous, or whatever, like that. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. I ignored him and kept going. I had my headphones in, blah, 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 blah. And so I go. And he does it a third time. Third fucking time. So this time, he rolls down his window. I still keep my headphones in because I'm like, I ain't dealing with your fucking shit. Like, I still think he's just being an annoying cat caller. And I'm like, So he does it a third time. And now I'm just, really paranoid. I'm just like, well, this could escalate. And I just go, I'm gay. Keep the headphones in. Next. So I go to the... Then he pulls up to the side of the road where I'm at, and that is when I proceed to pull out my pocket knife. Here, I'll show you my trusty little pocket knife. I haven't named it, but maybe I should. It's got my back. It's because basically all I did was I held this out and I was like, don't fuck with me. Because I was ready. I was like, I will fucking fight you. I have no qualms with cutting a bitch that is ready to kidnap me. I'm from Florida. When they kidnap people, it's permanent sex slaves. I'm not doing that shit. Alright. So anywho, ready to cut people. So I had my knife and I was like, don't fuck with me. And he gets in the left side of the road and drives off. And I'm like, okay, cool. Woohoo. And then I wasn't that phased by it. I mean, I wasn't like, oh yeah, this is definitely kidnapping. I'm just like, it could have been a cat call, could have been whatever. I was fucking done with this shit. Proceed. So 2 seconds later, I see a friend of mine and I'm like, hey, what up? And it turns out it wasn't my friend, Mask Life. And I wasn't wearing my glasses because it always fogs up. So I just kind of was like, oh, whatever. But it's just weird how fast I just bloop right out of my head with this situation that is obviously, it's threatening. It makes it clear that, it made it clear to me definitely, later on, I was like, damn it, I do need to walk on the left side of the road in order to prevent these situations from happening. And I hate that. I hate that. I'm like, ugh. It feels almost like victim blaming, but it's like, I want to do it personally just for that extra step of not having to deal with shit like this. God, I'm so pissed about it though. It's because you want to walk on the shadier side of the road. You want to not have to worry about getting kidnapped. Oof. But man, I'm pissed. And I just wanted to share. I wanted the boys to hear that one because I'm like, hey, listen, don't do shit like this. If a girl is like, whatever, and ignores you, let her be. Because she might pull a knife out on you. And girls, feel free to like, let's share our stories, man. We've been through shit, like, and we've been through shit so much that it's like we kind of shake it off and we don't think to share it. And it's okay to not be bothered by something and still share it, because this is fucking weird. And I'm frankly, I'm a bit pissy about it anyway. So woohoo, share it. Woo. Yeah, because I'm pissed about these situations, and we should be, like be bothered that we like have to go on that crazy step where it's like, I will fucking cut you if you don't leave me alone, because obviously your current responses are not getting through to this fuckface. And so I think we should share these stories of like when we feel like kind of threatened and we have to go these extra steps, because it's fucked up and we shouldn't, and we need to teach people better. We need to like, hey, everyone, don't do this shit. I don't know. We just like be good, like make your kids be better. Like this was so unreasonable. I want the world to know that actions like this are unreasonable. Ugh, so pissed. And like, I definitely want guys to know, like, yeah, women have to be fucking paranoid. I've dated many men. I'm a party animal, like I say. Pansexual party goddess. When I say I'm gay, it's just to get people to leave me alone. I'm gay enough. I'm very gay, but like, gay amounts. Anyhow, enough about my sexuality. But I'm just pissed about this, and just like how guys don't recognize like situations, like how paranoid we have to be, how often this shit happens. And I want women to share so that we kind of get some solidarity, and that like, you know what, our actions, our responses are not excessive. Like they're not. After the third fucking time, pulling a knife out on somebody seems to be the reasonable option. I'm not saying stab them. I'm just saying, you know, leave me the fuck alone seems clearer when you have a K-bar in your hand. Obviously it worked on this motherfucker. I'm so pissed. Yeah, like we're not excessive, and like this isn't unreasonable, and doing shit like pulling into a thing 3 fucking times to talk to somebody who obviously does not want to speak to you is unreasonable. And I want that to be clear. Don't do it. Don't do it, world. Shame on you. Yucky. And you know what? Yeah. Share. These things happen. Yeah. Maybe I'll share my other 2 potentially, like, my almost kidnapping stories of previous, where it was, like, way more legit than this one. But this is just recent, and I'm just pissy about that these things still go on, because, like, the last time that it happened to me, I was 17. This is 13 years later. I'm stocky, like I have muscles, like I don't look exactly soft. Like I saw this guy and I was like, I could take this motherfucker in a hand-to-hand fight. Like I didn't need my pocket knife. I just like to be extra. But like, I don't understand why they would. So yeah, 13 years later, you can be ripped and you still get shit like this happening to you. So that's the thing. I think that's part of what's bothering me about this. It's like, you know what? Look at me. Like, why would you hassle me? Like, I don't exactly look terribly man-friendly, I don't think. And I feel like I look strong enough to fucking throw down with some 65-year-old dude, which this guy looked old. Like, I don't know how old he was, but he looked old. He was old. So, yeah, I just don't know why shit like this still happens. World. So yeah, be excessive. Be extra, girls. Be extra. I like those like spiky brass knuckles too. You can get all kinds of cool weapons on Amazon. Do it. I have another friend who got like this. She has this one punching knife. It's like basically like a little arrow kind of thing. and like it has like a flat bar where you put it between your knuckles and you go psh, and whew, damn, that would fuck someone up. So I thought that was a great little mini weapon to have on you. Just be safe. Don't get guns though, that's too extra. People are so bad at guns. They're bad with them. 90% of the time they don't even hit the right person. I feel like with a knife, you just like, if they're gonna fuck with you, that's on them. Like, if you got your knife out. Man, I'm so done with people. Alright, well, I love y'all. Be safe. Be good. Dear world, be good. That's all I want. Just stop being creeps. Be nice. Respect others. And dear everyone, teach your children to be safe. I feel like the left side of the road tactic is very good for everybody. I mean, I hate that in this world we have to, but I mean, it's good knowledge to have, especially in a day and age when we have the secret police out. Because, yeah, fuck. Yeah, we got those secret police popping by, hijacking people. Left side of the road, because when they pull up, you just go the opposite way. Them bitches ain't gonna chase after you. They get lazy. Pigs. Alright, well, peace, guys. Be safe.